to Spyro, welcome back to the channel. And this will be the last episode of this series of the first game, shall we say. We will be looking at doing the second and third in time. Last episode we went through, completed what we had to complete in the Dream Crafters. Now we are finally ready to face the Gnorc once we've completed his worlds. Completely different world compared to all the others where they've been almost fantasy in some way. This one is more modern. You know, we've gone from wizards and wizards and stuff like that. You know, I mean, okay, Peacekeepers was a bit more, let's say, I wouldn't say modern. You know. He had a bit more of a real world influence than, let's say, Dream Crafters. I think that's everything. Just like this one does throw me a bit.
Keep up the good work, Spyro. I expect Gnasty's really starting to worry about you.
I'd be shaking in my Gnorc boots if I were him.
Already rescued it. So yeah, I think a lot of this now will be rescuing dragons we've already rescued. Just get these. The less time I have to spend wandering around trying to find them, the better. Let's deal with you. I do believe. No, you're still alive. Yeah. Right, onwards. I'll take that. Yeah, like I say, the change in aesthetic from a more fantasy to a more industrial. It's not even steampunk. You know, it's an actual proper industrial style. Yeah, you take that. There we go. An industrial style level, which isn't bad. It's not a bad thing. Go up there. It's just a change. It's a nice change. And take a third one, just for the cheap. Yeah. I have enjoyed playing Spyro again. I mean, Spyro is one of my top games. It's one of the games that I grew up with and just enjoyed massively. Excuse me. That chest is going to be a bugger. There we go. Had to do mid-jump. I mean, there are other classics I'd like to play. Some will be harder to get working than others. I mean, I got lucky with this But with what, I mean, because of it being the trilogy, I can get it on PS5, so PS4, PS5. But with what's going on with Sony and the new tiers, they might start putting PlayStation 1 games on to the PS store. Now if they do that, I'll be able to play stuff like the old Soul Reavers and stuff like
I
that.
thought I'd be rescued, especially by such a little dragon. What I mean is, I always believed in you, Spyro.
You gotta believe.
So that's all the dragons rescued. But yeah, so if that is what's going to happen and you're going to be able to get all the old, how many do I need? 400. All the old PS1 games on it, we will be seeing a lot more of them on the channel, as well as newer games, of course. Like I say, I mean, I have got a couple of newer games, like newish games, shall I say. I wouldn't say newer. Like that. I've got a couple of newer games lined up for streaming. So yeah, there are things that I will be doing. Oops. Excuse me, that's just rude. Yeah, like I say, there are newer games that I'll be streaming. Like I say, I've still got Guardians of the Galaxy, which I might do a bit of tonight, depending on if I go on to zombies or not, with a couple of guys I work with. If not, then I will be doing some more of that, because I am really enjoying it, but I don't want to be playing it. I want it to be blind when I'm playing it, basically, because for me it just gives that more enjoyable reaction, especially to the comedy. Right. Oops. Say that. No. Spyro. We discussed this after recording. You are not diving head first into it. Right, this should take us some. Now there are still some gems that I haven't got, which I know of. They are actually down here. One's in here. Pardon me. That's these. Pick these up. I was half expecting there to be one gem left over that I hadn't got, and I would have been a wee bit annoyed. Because I have done that on this level. I've had to go all the way to the end of the, right, to the starter level to find that I'd missed one single red gem. And you just sat there like, really? I need to sort out some food eventually. First one. Right then. As I said earlier, you will not be able to 100% the overworld on this one, because you have to complete each level first. Right, away we go. I do believe once you've beat Gnorc and you unlock that final area, that's when you can get the last of the gems for this area. You die. So once I've done this recording, oh, really, Gnorc, really? Once I've done this recording, I'll set up the video editor to do its thing. Edit all the videos. Oh, probably try the video. Yeah, edit all the videos, get them done, and I'll see where I go from there once I've had something to it. Bloody hell. We've gone from sorcerers to Rambo. Ah yes, there's another supercharged level. Wow, bits in this.
Thank you for rescuing me.
No. Ah! Go away. I thought I was dead there, I won't even lie. Rats. Come here. You can bugger off. Okay, right. No. Yeah, so like I said, not last episode, the episode before. Ninja Gaiden will be done in the next week or so. 100%. I'm gonna have to come back and do that supercharge again anyway to go there. Fable, I need to sort out what's going on with that. It shouldn't take long. I think Uber's trying to hint that I need to take away. Just give me 3 stuff.
Be on the lookout for Gnorc commandos, Spyro.
They better be on the lookout for me.
There we go. And the last dragon that we unlock is when we go to face Gnorc. Yeah, Fable. I shall have a look tomorrow, see what's going on with that. Because we are quite far into it, you know, and it'll be a shame to abandon that because of the stupid... that always happens there, so it's nothing there. It'll be a shame to abandon that because of issues. Yeah. Really? These Gnorcs are annoying. 400 again. Okay. God's sake. They have got some nasty range on those bloody goo guns they've got. They never originally used to be goo guns, to be fair. I do believe they used to actually be miniguns. What, that could be the old Mandela effect. Act like. Ah. We were near the end as well. Ignore these. Which I don't really understand. Maybe they've just tried to make it a bit more cartoony, if they have changed it. You know, fit in with the cartooniness, but I don't know. Saying I can't see it because they use guns and cannons in Peacekeepers, so I could be perfectly wrong. Wouldn't be the first time. Right. There should be a switch around here, and I can't remember where. That lets me get up into that bit up there. Let's go have a look at it. And not remember where it is. Right. I think there's an area that I have to break something with. Just can't remember. Nothing over here. Let's have a look. So I'm just trying to think. There we go. Pardon me. Them. And this should be the last of the gems I need as well. Yeah. So there's the 3 golds there. I'm trying to remember what the gold ones are meant to be, because you got amethyst, emerald, sapphire, ruby of course. It's not giant. It's in my head, I can't think of it. Can't think what the yellow ones are now. That's gonna bug me. Oh well, I'll probably think about it after stream. Off air recording, sorry. Ah no, last one's in there. Last dragon is in there. I thought it was the other way around. I thought it was the dragon here and the last of the gems on the last door there. Right. Gnorc is not the funnest of bosses. Purely just because of the fact that, as you can see, there's no dragons. If you die on this, you have to start from the very beginning. And it starts off with chasing these little sods. You've got to chase 3 of them. Topaz, that's what I think the yellow ones are. I'm sure the topaz. I remember having to do this for a friend on her Switch. Because she had tried and tried and tried, and I think she was trying for about 2-3 weeks, but she doesn't have the patience for this kind of thing. Go on, go on. Come on. Yeah, like I say, its difficulty isn't in. I mean, I'm sure there's no dragon on this, but yeah, its difficulty is in just the fact that you have to be so careful. Because it's the last bit that can get you. How many do I need? 500. Now I'm just going to focus on trying to get the gems early so that I don't have to do it all again. But I'll try and come back. So far so good. Thought he was going to go in that one though. There we go. Now that should bring down the thing so you can chase after him. Yeah. So what you've got to do now is just chase after him and flame him until you can get to the last bit. But for now, I'm going to focus on getting all the gems. I mean, as you can see, he's miles ahead of me at the moment, so I'm not concerned about catching him up. I mean, he'll wait there for you, and then you just flame him. I think you only flame him twice, to be fair, I can't remember. Come on, come on. There's 24. This is the bit that I'm worried about. You have to be so quick and so careful. Because these go in. And that can happen. Game over, you gotta start from the beginning. Right, so that is the only problem with this boss. Its difficulty is just in the fact that you have to redo it. You have to redo the whole level. Which isn't a bad thing considering how I've just found some more gems. Hopefully we can get this done this time. Give me a kill. Let me. You're next. Come in. I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm just gonna set your ass on fire. There we go. Basically, you've just got to try and keep up with him as best as you can. Don't be scared to take shortcuts. You know, it's still early. If you die here, it's not too bad. It's when you die at the end. Right. And we're done.
You're toast, Gnorc. Sorry I took so long. Almost forgot about you guys.
What about Gnasty Gnorc?
Gnasty Gnorc is toast.
So now there's order again in the Dragon Kingdom?
Well, mostly. I've still got some treasure to find.
What will you do next?
I'd say the sky's the limit.
So yeah, it's done. But we still have some work to do. I'll say we still have one area left. That's right, we have to go get the last of the gems.
Gnasty's ancient history now. So, what's in there?
I believe this is Gnasty's treasure hoard. But the gate will only open if you have found everything in the Dragon Kingdom. Come back when you have reached 100%.
Which I now have. Now for the final I wouldn't say challenge, it's not a hard area. It is a flying area, it's a bit of a free roam flying area. You've got to find the last, I think it's 3,000. Now you can't fly above certain heights to start with. You have to go at a pace. It kind of limits you that way so that you've actually got to work for it. Because if you try, it'll just glide you. So what you've got to do is you've got to get the keys. If you get the key, you'll unlock the next area, which allows you to fly higher. Just make sure that there's a bit of a challenge in it, you know, yes, okay, it's the final level, but you've still got to work for it, basically. I mean, the second one, its secret level was a lot simpler. I mean, it wasn't even really a secret level, it was more like a just a bonus feature, you know. You could do a couple of things, and when you were done, you unlocked special ability. It wasn't difficult at all, it was just more of a kids thing. Whereas on the third one, they did go back to, there we go. They did go back to this similar kind of finishing level. You have to, I can't remember if you have to have every gem in the game and everything. again, similar thing, I'm sure of it. So this will open the next little bit. So now, as you can see, we can fly higher. Not too high, mind you, just high enough to get a bit more stuff. See, now we gotta go for this one. There we go. Just grab these. You absolute button nugget. Come here. There we go. So, same thing, go over, unlock the door. You have to do that, I think it's 4 times. And then you've got the return home up there. Yes! As you can see now, I've got to chase him in a plane. Can't remember where he's gone just yet. Almost. He just dodged. Come back here. These ones aren't too bad. You've just got to... Got ya! I say you've just got to try and get it level, and that will unlock this one. He's waiting for me. Because now we gotta chase him here. Come back here. Come on. Job done. Okay. So let's go back this way, open the door over here. Now that should, yep, that'll give me full roam of the area. Now all I've got to do, find all the rockets. There's one over there. Right. That one, I think, yeah. They do pretty much try and guide you with this, so when you destroy one, it'll send you to the next one. Actually, I think... How many is it? It's 14,000. That's how many you need, 14,000. There's that one. I think that's the last one that I need. Sounds like it. I do believe I go into this bit and Yeah. That should be it. And that's it, everybody. I do love the motivation posters. Confidence. There's nothing standing between you and your goal but a little tiny purple dragon. Teamwork. Can't read that one actually. No idea what that one says, but like I say, we are now 110%, I believe, 120% complete.
Spyro the Dragon, you've defeated Gnasty Gnorc, collected the dragon eggs, saved all the dragons, and recovered every bit of treasure in the Dragon Kingdom. How do you feel?
I feel fired up, Bob. And I'm happy for the dragon world, of course. I certainly wouldn't want to spend the rest of my dragon days butting heads with Gnasty Gnorc and his weird minions.
What's a minion?
Never mind. You know what they say. For every good battle, you need a good adversary. And I felt that Gnasty, in spite of his misguided nature, was a worthy opponent. Uh-oh. Here we go again.
But that went well. I'll say that went surprisingly well. Got it done short enough. The next series of Spyro, well, Let's Play of Spyro, which will be Spyro 2, will be done as 30-minute increments instead of the hour that I've done now. Let's put that on pause. Just because of how the world is different compared to this one. So, I do apologise, I'm just checking something on the other screen. It's just popped up with something. Yeah, so the next one will be done in half-an-hour increments, if possible, instead of the hour here. Mainly just because of the way the worlds are set up compared to this one. You know, you've got, what, 6 worlds? Whereas in Spyro 2, you've got 3. Spyro 2, it's 3, and Spyro 3, it's 4. Does that seem right? I'm sure it's morning, afternoon, and midnight on the second one, and the third one goes in. No, the second one's seasons. The third one is a time frame. The way they do the levels. But enough about babbling on about that. We'll get to that when we get to it. So thank you very much again for joining me. Almost 5 hours. That's not too bad considering. So again, thank you very much for joining me for the this Let's Play, and I should hopefully see you in the next one.